at the store, so if you'll excuse me for a moment, I just gotta use an app on my phone to do that, and I'll lock the door, and then we will continue with this evening's stream. I'm gonna have to figure out which camera I can use, because this stupid little thing gets in the fucking way of the camera, the thing that holds the phone onto this mount. There we go. Should be live in just a minute. It is okay. One moment. Turn the lights off. Turn my bike lights on. There we go. Got my little recorder on over here, so I have a recorded copy of my ride today. I'm a little sad because my Sony AX53 doesn't have a working microphone input anymore. That pisses me off, and I realize that I'm never gonna make the time to fucking fix it. I already have some bike shit that I have to fix in my spare time. I finished fixing my own laptop. I know I'm never gonna fucking fix this a mic input on a camera, because it's not that it doesn't work; it's that it works, but sometimes distorts. And to be clear, sometimes distorts. Do you know how much it sucks to have an intermittently occurring problem? Those are the worst, the absolute worst. So, god damn, it's cold outside. Moment, gotta lock the door. That video I did of the Urban Decay today, I did that entire walkthrough in the freezing cold, only to realize that the mic input distorts everything, even when you have it turned down all the way. I don't know what it is in that AX53's mic preamp circuit that's messed up, but I'm not looking forward to diagnosing a mic preamp. I haven't worked on audio gear since like 2008. Like 2008 or 9 is when I last did like serious work on audio gear. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to audio gear, to be honest with you. Give me one sec. I just closed the gate and the door. I just gotta do the app on the phone for the alarm. One sec. One moment. Okay. God damn, it's cold outside. I got these heated gloves. These are gloves with little batteries inside of them, and you can hit a little button to choose how much heat you get. And it is still cold. Jesus Christ, it's freezing. Double check the door. Double check the gate. Alright, ready to go. So, yeah. Yo, today was not a bad day. I heard something from two of my best employees that I think every small business owner and manager in this city would like to hear at this point in time. One of them, actually two of them, who sit next to each other, both looked at me and said, "When you decide it's time to get out of here, we're with you." It was like either that or when you decide it's time to get out of here, we're going with you. And I said, "Really?" And they said, "Yeah." And they go, "Where?" And I said, "Where?" And they go, "I don't know, anywhere but here." And then the other guy who's sitting next to him looks and he says, "Yeah, I hate it here." I'm like, me too, man. Oh man. So look, it seems like the sentiment is growing. Like in the beginning, I get these ridiculous looks when I talked about getting the fuck out of the city. But it's excuse me. It's getting there. One of them said, "Yeah, it looks like you have less people walking around. You see the whole Broadway. Everything is this kind of this. It just has the feeling of a sinking ship. It has the feeling of a sinking ship." I was looking at the idea of moving personally without moving the business, but now this kind of changes things. Like I was thinking originally, okay, what if I moved to New Hampshire and just, I would still be able to commute to visit the business from time to time, but it's a pain in the ass commute. That being said, if people here are actually at the point where they're thinking, you know what, in a year, I'd like to be the fuck out of here too. Then, instead of moving to a place that I don't think I'd be able to sell my own employees on, it might make sense to move someplace altogether that I can sell them on. So, like, again, New Hampshire, it doesn't exactly have much in terms of, I don't know, nightlife, things for young people to do, shit like that. You know? It's not a place that's really... Like, there are certain parts of Florida where I can point, and there is stuff for the younger men here, if you know what I'm talking about. Stuff that where it's like, I can sell you on wanting to come here. You know, New Hampshire has a lot going for it for somebody like me. That is, you know, I'm in my early 30s, but even in my 20s, I was kind of like an old fogey-ish kind of person. I want to play with my drone in my backyard. I want to climb a mountain, and I want to be left the fuck alone by society. But that's different than, you know, what other people are looking for. And then I look at him and I go, where? And he's like, and both of them at the same time go, Florida. I'm like, okay. I mean, I got to drive, I got to do to New Hampshire tomorrow because there is a piece of business, a personal business that I have to take care of. But after that, I'm thinking of taking a ride down to Florida. I just gotta kind of go down the coast, see what areas would be nice, figure out what areas are not the areas that are filled with meth. Heard Polk County's got a lot of meth. I'm not looking for meth. See, I don't want to go to an area that's all meth, but I also don't want to go to like Miami and wind up in the south version of New York City. I visited Miami. I was not impressed with Miami. Like, again, it has a lot of the stuff that you would use to sell people from New York, like hot girls, parties, restaurants, bars, all that stuff. But downtown Miami was a fucking dead mall, and it's insanely expensive. And it just has all, like, a lot of the same shit that we had here. Like, they had a good amount of very, 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 very strict COVID restrictions. But yeah, that warmed my heart a little bit. That honestly warmed my heart. When you say it's time to go, we go too. It's like, oh, yeah, you and the rest of them. Now then I pointed to one of the other employees that I wasn't sure what wanted to go, that I know they're both friends with, and I said, what about him? And one of his friends jokes and grabs a black garbage bag, and it's like, yo, that's a little too... That's a little too much. That's a little too much, but I appreciated the sentiment. I appreciated the sentiment. Oh, it is so fucking cold out here. This is ridiculous. It's freezing. You know where it's not cold right now, though? Florida. You know where it's never cold? Florida! Oh god, this is bullshit. I feel like my face is about to freeze off. I don't know if it's because I was just recently recovered from a cold, or because the weather in Manhattan is freezing right now and I'm on a bicycle. But I didn't bring my helmet that covers my whole head. I have the helmet that just covers my head, but not like my entire... I mean, the top of my head, but not like my whole face and jaw and all that with the padding. That one keeps me much warmer than this helmet does. It's just, it's a pain in the ass. So I don't always have it on. I'm pedaling right now because I need to keep warm. I'm gonna fucking freeze to death. It is cold out here. Cold. Mario Martinez has this line in the Mind-Body Code where apparently the whole idea that you'll get sick if you go out in the rain or something is bullshit. But since you believe it to be true, you get anxious when you go outside when you're sick. And then your body pumps cortisol. Cortisol is an immunosuppressant. And then you actually get sick from the immunosuppressant, and you think it was because it was cold or raining. I don't know if that's true or if that's bullshit. If I'm not sick again, by tomorrow, I'll know that there was something to that book. If I am sick by tomorrow, I'm going to be writing Mario Martinez myself. I'm going to write him a nice big complaint, a 1-star Yelp review. Like those PayPal claims that Paul Daniels gets when Smooth Brains buy his software and to think it was schematics. Are you winning those claims, by the way, Paul Daniels? I hope you are. I hope you are. You deserve to. You're a good man most of the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is cold. I think I'm more sensitive to the cold right now than I was a week or two ago. I did not feel this cold before. But, oh my, this is fucking obnoxious. What's it like if I go fast? Oh God, it's even worse. Oh God, now there's wind. Ah, slow down. Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. This weather is such a cruel beast. It actually takes the fun out of speeding. Ah, that's horrible. I used to love speeding. It's my favorite thing to do. Now I actually have to restrict myself to 19.9 miles an hour. Speaking of, don't know if you guys just heard that noise. Remember when I said I really needed to adjust my derailleur for a while and I've been lazy and I haven't? Yeah. That's... Yeah. Note to self. Make time to iron away. I really do have to adjust my derailleur. It's very difficult to do on this thing because it's I can't put it on a normal bike stand because of how long and how heavy it is. And it's really hard to get eyesight of the derailleur because of the battery placement. I gotta just bite the bullet and find a good mobile tech that's willing to come to my office. I really wouldn't mind paying like double their rate to help me with stuff like this. It's just hard to find a good one. You cunt. You cunt. You effing cunt. It's my bike lane, you bitch. Alright. From Is that a Honda with a 1-foot high spoiler? Oh my God, that is. That's in accord with a 1-foot high spoiler from the 90s, isn't it? Wow. That is some cheesy ass shit right there. Store for lease. Stop being afraid. Oh, that's funny. One of the closed stores over there, it's a store for lease, is right next to a store closing sign, and it says "Stop being afraid." You know what they're talking about. I was reading an article that was asking, why are people moving to Florida when climate change is going to destroy Florida? Like, why are you people moving to a place that's going to get worse? It's like, listen, climate change is going to fuck you up in 10 or 20 or 40 years from now. Bill de Blasio and Cuomo have fucked up the city right now. I'm way more afraid of what's going to happen in the next 5 years from my dumbass city government than I am climate change. Climate change is next decade's problem. Don't get me wrong, we should be working on it now. I'm not against working on it right now. I am riding a bicycle instead of driving an internal combustion engine vehicle. But in terms of what worries me, like, I am not picking a place based on what the coastline is going to be like 20 years from now. I'm picking it based on whether I think that they're going to bankrupt me immediately. From Hunk Foam From Farm What the? Let's see how good my brakes are. Holy shit, that's fucking amazing. Very glad I got the 180 millimeter instead of the 160. These disc brakes are, I love hydraulic disc brakes. These brakes in particular I got on here are fucking amazing. I forget what I wound up buying for this, but my god, they fuck. It makes shit stop immediately. I do most of my braking with my rear brake, not my front. You're not supposed to do that because it's easier to slide out, but if you use an anti-lock braking motion and you pretend like you're a car computer that's doing anti-lock braking, you don't get the skid outs, and it forces you to practice to do better at your anti-lock braking. Also, usually people use their front brakes way more than their rear, so the pads, wind up not wearing out evenly. I kind of pride myself in my pads wearing out almost evenly. I actually like to do it like a video game. It's kind of like a game to me that I play while I'm biking. I want to make it so that my brake pads wear out closer to evenly. It's a stupid game, but I have these little things that I do to keep me entertained while doing mundane tasks. It requires a lot more work and effort to be able to use the rear brake to not skid out or slip, but still be able to get a good amount of stopping force. Are we going? 3, 2, 1. Seriously? Come on! Oh, shit. From take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right. Went to a local phone repair store and got scanned 50. I didn't get my phone fixed. File a chargeback? I don't know. I file a chargeback. That's what chargebacks are for. Winning chargebacks, like in-person chargebacks, is it's easier than mail-ins, but it's still it's a difficult thing to do in general. If you call the 800 number on the back of your card, you'll win. I mean, oh, that's a sheet of ice. Shit. I am not riding over this at my normal speed because that would look like it would. Okay, that's water, but it looked like a sheet of ice. I don't know how you could make that out or if it was just a pixel. All right, let's make it over the Williamsburg Bridge, baby. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Somebody posted in the last video, speed retracted to protect Lewis from Letitia James. I appreciated that. Thank you very much for protecting me from the soon-to-be new governor. She Game of Thrones their old governor. Holy shit, this is nuts. Just straight up 2260 watts getting dumped into this motor right now. Going up a hill at speed retracted to protect Lewis Rossmans. Okay. That was fun. Holy shit. Okay, we slow down for the turn. Always slow down for this turn. Don't be a cunt. Safety first. Safety first. And then boom. Alright. Vroom. On your left. Whoa, that's just invisible. Oh my god. In front of me we have one of those Arrow 9 delivery bikes and it is about to get smoked. Like actually smoked. On your left. It is actually freezing outside right now. It is cold. It is cold as a witch's tit. And my motor core is 46 Celsius. To give you an idea of the power. The power! Oh man, my nose is frozen. My nose is actually frozen right now. This is crazy. Holy shit. Holy crap! Alright. Whoa! That never stops being fun. wonder if you could see the cars on the side of the Williamsburg Bridge, because somebody noticed that in an older video when I said 19.9 miles an hour. Yeah, Lewis is keeping up with the cars in the underpass of a bridge that has a speed limit of over 50 miles an hour. It's like, no! Surely you can't actually see that. That's the part that gives it away. That's the part that gives it away. I'm gonna miss this bike in Florida or New Hampshire. You know what I'm not gonna miss though? Freezing my fucking balls off. That's what I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss that. This part sucks. My fingertips are ice cold right now. I have gloves on and these gloves are heated. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is a glove. This is the heater. See? It has a heater on. These gloves are heated. They have batteries. It is on the max setting. And my fingertips still feel like I got frostbite. It's like it doesn't even care. Speed through here, but I could not because there was a jaywalker. That jaywalker would have turned me into a jaywalker. In New York City, it's legal to bike drunk as long as you're in the bike lane. You know, I would not ride this drunk. I think that would be really bad. I think that if I were drunk, that having access to this particular device would probably not end well for me. Yeah, I don't think operating this while drunk would be good. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't try that. Regardless of whether it's the law, I don't really care. I figure if I'm gonna drive an illegal vehicle, at the very least, I should set a good example and be sober and of sound mind while doing it. Although I guess calling me of sound mind is a difficult thing to do. But I think I have a pretty good command of how I'm riding around and, you know, avoiding obstacles. I actually hear that stupid advanced collision detection shit in my head. Like when a Tesla goes beep 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 when you get close to something. I actually hear that when somebody stops in front of me on this bicycle. Like I hear that noise in my head. It's freezing. Come on. Go. It's so cold. Go. Go. Why are we going 13 miles an hour? Speed limit's 25. From. By the way, I'm fully aware I'm in a blind spot. That's why I'm paying very fucking close attention and not making any sudden swerves to end. Oh. Yeah, bikers always wonder why they wind up getting hit by cars, and they think that mirror is like 360. That car mirror, you really can't see shit with it. It's a fucking giant blind spot. You're best if working under the assumption that the cars around you cannot see you. If you're working under the assumption that the cars around you don't see you, you're less likely to die. Just assume that they're all blind, because they kind of are. When I drive a car, I feel like I'm half blind, seriously. Like, you have stupid A-pillar shit that's holding up the windshield and the side window, so you can't see through that, so that sucks. You can't look around the same way you can in a... Oh, I'm gonna run you right over. You have the, what was I saying? You can't look around the way you can in a bike or a motorcycle. So you got, what the fuck? So, you got that going for you. On many modern cars, you can't just look over your shoulder to see behind you anymore. Like if you have a car that's 30, fuck off. If you have a car that's 30 years old, you can look over your shoulder and see straight back. In many modern cars, they're sloped to an extent where you can't really see shit. Like you try to look out your rear window and you see nothing. So when I'm in a car, particularly a modern car, I feel blind. On a bike or a motorcycle, I feel like I feel safer. It's weird because I'm so much more likely to die if I get hit on this fucking thing. But I feel safer because I feel like I can see things and I can evade things and like I'm aware of my environment. I don't feel like there's shit that could be hiding anywhere. Let's see if I can catch up to the traffic ahead. What do you guys think? I'm gonna try and catch up to the traffic ahead. You think I can make it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh fuck yeah. Bro, that's fucking awesome. I love this thing. I swear I love this thing. So much power. So much power. Gotta love it. In a car, I feel like I'm in a freaking death trap. I feel so much more comfortable in this. All right, I'll see y'all later.